Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Betty Bryant. Happy birthday to you.
Hello. Hi, friend.
Was your birthday recently? We remembered.
This is a late present, but also not as late as the present, which I still haven't got you. Well, haven't given to you. It is all just in my room now. But this is a present which you requested even before your birthday.
Yes.
It's a story by us.
Starring you!
Starring you.
If you were at home.
Starring you. What's the problem?
No problem, ma'am.
Now, we gave lots of options for like how what do you want to happen in the story,
and
you said,
cheers, you put surprise me.
You put surprise me. So welcome to your birthday surprise. It will be a surprise. None to so more as us.
I just like snotted. So I think we should go straight in and think of these.
Oh, I think we should
spaces.
Just go for it.
You think we should just start?
Yeah, I think we don't need to fill no blank space. We'll just go for it.
Words of wisdom indeed.
The only important thing is that it stars you.
Well, let's start not at the beginning, but the end.
Can we not start at the beginning?
Yeah, let's start. Let's start at the
beginning.
beginning. I was trying to be clever.
One day, Becky Bryant was in space. Now, not many people have been to space, but she was there. And surrounding her was nothing. She was stood on the edge of a planet, and outwards she could see beautiful stars in the distance, and even further, beautiful planets. But she couldn't reach them, because in between her and those stars and planets was a lot of space. And she's there, just on this rock in the middle of space. And the thing is, she's just woken up. She has no idea how she got there. So in a way, we are starting from the end, because there's a...
So she wakes up, has 5 minutes of weird existential non-panic when she looks at these stars and planets and wishes she could be there before a strong realisation hits. I'm in space. In a little space hut. In a quite comfy bed, actually, but never mind. I'm in space. What am I gonna do? She asks herself.
Because as comfortable as this bed may be, there is no food.
She asks herself out loud, not expecting anyone to answer. But then, from the corner of the space hut, she hears a small voice say,
"Hello, Becky. Oh, do not worry yourself about food."
Russian.
Do not worry yourself about food. There is plenty of food here. Right here.
"But who are you?" says Becky to the tiny Russian, and he replies, "Well, I was part of the old Cold War space race. I flew to this planet in 19... When was the Cold War something? I cannot remember. I have been here since 1962. They forgot about me, and I have been so lonely. I decided I wanted a friend."
So you brought me here?
Oh, yes.
Oh. Can I go home?
No.
So I'm just stuck in space?
Yes, we can be friends. I have Uno.
I can't just be playing Uno with you for the rest of my life. Where's Earth?
Well, that is a good question. I don't know.
You don't know where Earth is?
You see, the tiny Russian spaceman too was lost in space.
Lost in space. That's a really great song.
No.
We'll play it later.
He had been sent on a shuttle to the moon. Unfortunately, the shuttle had become caught in a gravitational slingshot and had been projected out into space when he had landed on an unknown planet.
So you don't even know the name of the very rock on which we stand, said Becky. No,
said Ulag.
Ulag. For Ulag was his name, he said.
Yes. So Becky wasn't happy with this.
No, because as exciting as it was to be around stars and space and everything, how was she going to get home?
She'd left the iron on.
Oh, typical. And so, she said, Ulag, look around you, okay? And look inside yourself.
Look in your heart.
What can you do to improve your situation? And Ulag went, oh, no, I can't do anything. I'm stuck with my lot. And Becky went, no, you're not. Because you are strong and confident and you can do whatever you like.
You is kind, you is smart, you is important.
You is important,
You's
Ulag.
important, Ulag.
And you can do this. Now, look around you. What do you see? And Ulag looked at the little meal that he had made. Just potatoes. But also not. Because these potatoes were resting on a plate. And what was this plate? But a compass! It was, in fact, a space compass.
It was so encrusted with layers of starch from all their meals of potatoes that he'd eaten that he couldn't see the
thing pointing not only north, west, east and south, all four, but also pointing
home!
There was a big separate arrow just going that way.
In neon.
And so
unfortunately he was colourblind. He never saw it.
Oh, bless him. But all he needed was Becky there to see the neon lights and go,
you got this.
And so they realised also that the space hut was no ordinary space hut.
Oh, no.
No. The space hut was, in fact, the remains of the ship that had brought him there.
I was lucky. And probably it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, of course he would do.
Yeah.
So all that they had to do was gather some metal from around the place.
From the bin, from cans and whatnot.
And use it as fuel.
Melt it up, burn it, make some gases.
Use it into the spaceship and send the spaceship into space, following where the compass was saying, that way,
that way,
that way,
that way.
Of course, as they were going, they could see out of the window beautiful stars, up close this time, not from far away, not with all that space in between, but real stars. See them right up close, not that close because
and so,
planets.
Ulag and Becky
made it back home.
We're friends for life.
Ow!
That's for you, Becky Bryant.
Just keep an eye out for that compass, eh? And always follow
your compass.
And know that you can do it.
Oh, that's enough.
There's scrap metal everywhere.
Especially in your heart.
Especially in yours.